So let's talk about what is the importance of these fingers, what they indicates, okay, and what are the significance of these fingers in mudras or in yogic practices. These five fingers indicates five elements which through which we are being constituted. Okay. So first one, thumb is fire, indicating fire. Second indicates the air, the index. The middle indicates the sky or the space. The ring indicates the earth. And last, the little one indicates the water. All these five fingers are the indications of five elements in our body. The fingers act as the portals also for the absorption of five elements from the surrounding. In yogic practice, when we use these fingers as our tool to enhance the effectiveness of yoga practice, we use in different ways, different postures through the fingers. Okay, that is called mudras, Hasta mudras. Our fingers have three parts. The first tip, the middle and the lower, base. Tip, middle, base. Okay. The tip indicates the portal, the receiver. The middle indicates the assimilator, or you can say the processor. Okay. And the base indicates the storage. Three different segments of the fingers indicates the tip as the receiver, the middle one processor, and third one the storage. Okay. So when we use any mudra, so let's say an example, air mudra, okay, or vayu mudra. So we keep like this. If we keep like this, we are receiving the vayu mudra. Okay, we are increasing the content of vayu mudra, vayu from the surrounding. When we move the thumb here, center, base, when we shift the thumb to the mid part of the finger, index finger, we will be assimilating the air element inside the body.
Oh.
When we are touching this, the base of the index finger, we are working with the storage. Okay. So here, if we press hard, okay, we are decreasing the storage. And when we are touching it gently, we are trying to balance the storage. Let's talk about different mudras. So when we are touching this, we are working with the vayu mudra. When we are touching this, we are working with the akash mudra or the sky mudra. When we are touching this, the tip, we are working with the earth. And when we are touching this tip, we are working with the water. Okay? In all the elements, it depends on where you are touching. Okay, where you are touching the thumb. And now comes the force. Is it pressing it or is it pressing it? This also plays the role. So when you want to increase the air element, you have to press it through the thumb. Means pressing will be towards the index finger.
Like this?
You must feel more pressure on the index finger. Pressing more towards the fire with the index, the fire will be increased. So pressure, direction of pressure must be towards the fire in order to increase the fire element. Okay, you must feel more pressure on the thumb. Okay. For that, you can make some inclined posture with the finger, or just press it on the tip. When the pressure is equal, when you are feeling pressure equally on both, both is being increased in balanced way. Next one. What about this? When you are pressing this, we are actually pressing downward. we are pressing on the processor part down. Okay. So when we are pressing it like this or any finger like this on the processor area, okay, we are working on what? The management of the processor, means how it is being assimilated, that element is being assimilated in the body. Okay. So when you are pressing it, you are actually decreasing that processing, that assimilation processing, slowing down. It is like when you are pressing processor, you are slowing down the process of assimilation. And when you are pressing the storage, you are decreasing the store. Okay, the quantity of that element in the body. For example, let's say the disease, okay, or the disorders. If somebody is having fat issue, obesity, they will press the storage area because the storage is high, content is high, the fat content is high. And if somebody wants to control the assimilation of fat, slow down the process of assimilation of fat in the body, he will press the processor area like this. Okay. So that will slow down the process of assimilation, process of using of that fat in the body. Okay, means utilization, you can say being stored here and there in every cells. Okay, so it will slow down. The metabolism will be slowed down. Okay, and it will decrease the stored fat. So this is the difference.
It's like the store is getting emptier.
Decreased, yes. And if somebody has anxiety, then where to press? What is anxiety or a stress? What is related to? A stress is related to what? Mind and body. Most of the time, stress and anxiety, depression, these things are psychosomatic, starting with the mind and then going to the body. Means first disturbs the functioning of the mind, then disturbs the functioning of the body. In that case, the mind is mostly made up of air and sky. Okay, so we will be working on these two elements. The content of space and air is higher.
Yes,
okay.
And we want to release the
press anyone. Okay, air or space. Start with anyone or both in the center. So this will decrease the content, thoughts, space. Okay. And air, the movement of those thoughts here again and again, again and again. You can do breathing pattern, any breathing practice, pranayam, anything in this mudra. Okay.
But then we have to do in the left hand.
Left or right, both.
Both hand.
If you are doing both, it will give you the more effective effects easily. And when you are pressing this, you will be slowing down the thought patterns, formation of thoughts, slow down the process. So, in the case of anxiety or stress is mostly related to the present things, and anxiety is related to mostly to the future thing. What will happen? How will I go from here? How will I reach to the airport? How will I write in the examination? All these things comes under the category of anxiety. Yes. So stress and anxiety, in both stress and anxiety, the air and space element is being disturbed. Okay. So in that case, we need to work on both. Air for the movement of the thoughts, the moving of the thoughts, and the space, the formation of the thoughts. Okay. Emotions, etc. I hope you have understood this, how to increase. So this will increase your thought pattern in a very balanced way, not zigzag way. If you press the tip of this air, okay, organize your thought. This will organize your thought, not will increase the stress. Okay, that's why the student must do like this.
So
the Chinna Mudra. In this mudra, Chinna Mudra, you will receive the energy, you will receive the information in more organized way in your brain. The receiving process will be slow down.
slow down.
Yes. If you press this tip from up, the receiving process will slow down.
So I can get.
From up, the receiving process will slow down.
So I can get any thoughts. Slow down the thoughts movement.
You can say, but for longer duration, if you do like this, only then you will be able to feel the thoughtlessness. So sometimes this is done mainly when you are trying the highest yogic practices like dharana, dhyan.
Oh.
Okay?
So that
Self-practice.
That is a higher practice.
Yes, this is for higher practices. When you are self-practicing the meditation, you can do like this. You press the
I think
up
I
fingertips.
I started understand these things. So